start. And first of all, I would like to give a happy Mother's Day to all moms around. We know that they do everything for us, and they put a lot of effort to bring us up to where we are. And I just wish all the best to all of them. Unfortunately, my mom passed away a few years ago, and but you know where she is, she's looking after me and my brother and my sister in Brazil. And yeah, thank you, Mom. Okay, so we will start. And hi everyone, and welcome to another live session from the series Engineering Qualification Validation in Australia. And tonight we're going to be talking about how to plan your validation process. And this is live session number 150, which means that for the last 150 weeks, I am here talking about the validation process here in Australia and other subjects like how to get your first professional job in Australia and other engineering related subjects. But first, for those that don't know me, my name is Gerson and I'm the founder of the website www.engineersinaustralia.com, a website to share content of value and useful information for you to help you in your journey to validate your engineering qualification in Australia. And I also share information about workplace health and safety, environmental management, day-to-day of engineering in Australia, and also about professional engineering recruitment. And if you are liking this subject, if you think that this subject is going to be useful for you to plan your validation journey here in Australia, give me a like in wherever you're watching, Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. It helps those social media to distribute my video to more people so they can learn as well. And also, if you haven't joined my Telegram group yet, you can use the link that I'm going to paste in the comments. Telegram is like WhatsApp. It's a messaging app, and I've got a group called Engineering Qualification Validation with 770 members, thereabouts. And you can participate, you can ask questions, and I post not so much regularly, but I post updates there in the group as well. So I'm just going to put the link there. Join my Telegram group about validation. And I'm going to also paste in Instagram and also in Facebook if I can. Just not sure how again I can put in well, I'll put here. Yes. All right. So let's get down to the business now, and we'll talk about how you can plan your engineering qualification validation in Australia and be successful in your journey. So first item in this checklist, it's to read the Engineers Australia booklet. And where do you find the booklet? Obviously, you find in Engineers Australia website. So it's called MSA booklet, Migration Skills Assessment booklet, and you will find on their website. So you go to www.engineersaustralia.org.au, and then there will be for migrant section, and then you'll see that you will see the migration skills assessment there. All right, so it's very, very important to read the booklet. The booklet has everything that you need to know about the validation process, the step-by-step, all the competencies, the English requirements, your continuous professional development requirement, the career episodes, the summary statement. If you want to do to validate your work experience, there's the relevant skilled employment assessment there as well. And that is for the professional engineers. Also, if you are thinking about recognizing as engineering technologist or engineering associate, the same procedure is there as well in the migration skills assessment booklet. The other item in the checklist is about the CDR steps. You need to think about, and the CDR steps are in the booklet. So you need to pay special attention to the CDR steps listed in the booklet, in the Migration Skills Assessment booklet of Engineers Australia. Very, very quickly, it's got six steps. Step number 1 is about your personal information. You need to prepare all your documentation. A passport size photo, your ID. If you change your name, so you need to have your change of name documentation, your CV or resume, and also your English test. Step number 2 is your application. When you apply, you need to choose the category and the occupation. So in this step, you need to nominate your preferred occupational category, and can be professional engineer, engineering technologist, or engineering associate. And also you need to choose your occupation. So the occupations according to AANZ SEO occupations, and there is a code, and with that code you will choose which field you want to be assessed for. And you can be, like me, civil engineer, or a mechanical engineer, a chemical engineer, mining engineer, petroleum engineer. So you just need to choose your category and your occupation. Step number 3 is your education. And for that, you need to prepare your academic certificates, your academic transcripts, and any other relevant academic documentation. For example, your master's degree or any other specialization course that you've done. Step number 4 is about skilled employment. So you need to have evidences of employment, especially if you are using work experience as part of your career episode. If you have work experience in your career episode, you need to get a reference letter from your former company or the current company. And also, if you are applying for the RSEA, the Relevant Skilled Employment Assessment, you also need to have the reference letter as well. Step number 5 is about the 3 reports. There are 3 types of reports. The first report is your CPD, your Continuing Professional Development, your career episodes. You need to write 3 career episodes, and also your summary statement. So these are the 3 types of reports that you need to write. And then step number 6 is to actually submit your application. You need to log into Engineers Australia website, and it's called EA My Portal. And you upload all the documents, you fill the blanks, you type in the name of your educational institution and your personal data, the translated documents, and then you pay the fee depending on the services that you're asking Engineers Australia to provide. You upload all your reports, and then you lodge your application. So as you can see, it's just 6 steps. It's not very complicated, but unfortunately, it's not easy because you need to write a lot of reports, and also you need to gather a lot of documentation as well. So even though the process is simple, because it's just got 6 steps, each step will have its level of difficulty as well. And if you're not really sure, obviously I explain it very, very quickly. We don't really have time to explain everything in a very great detail here tonight. But if you want to learn how to start your application process to understand in very depth the validation process, you can then participate in my free workshop. I have a free online workshop. It's called I Want to Become an Engineer in Australia, and you simply need to put your email address and your name, and I will be sending you emails with a lot of information, videos that I explain all the steps, and also much more information to help you in this journey. So I'll put the link in the comments as well. And Facebook, usually Facebook's giving me some trouble. I'll see if I can put in my iPad www.engineersinaustralia.com/free workshop. That's it. All right, so if you register tonight, tomorrow morning you're going to be receiving, well, today you're going to receive some confirmation emails. It's important to make sure that the confirmation email is going to your inbox. Sometimes it goes to your junk mailbox, and if it does, you just need to save my name and my email address in your contacts as favorites, so you don't really lose or miss out the emails with the videos that I'm going to be sending tomorrow, and then after 2 days, a new video. All right, and if you have any questions, please put in the comments, and I will be checking so I can answer some of the comments as well. So the other item in the checklist for your planning is, and I mentioned briefly before, is to read the AANZ SEO list of occupations. So what is AANZ SEO? For those that are already familiar with migration processes, you know that the AANZ SEO list of occupations is the list of the occupations that are in the short or medium or long-term list, whatever. I'm not a migration agent, so I can't really give you advice on migration, but Engineers Australia uses the same AANZ SEO occupation list for their assessment. So it's very important that you go to the AANZ SEO occupation website and find your occupation, and from there you will see what is the occupation definition that Engineers Australia uses here in Australia. And the experiences that you're going to be using in your career episodes, they need to be aligning or matching with that occupation. Hey, Gerson, but yeah, it looks like the experiences that I have, they're not really matching with the ANZ SEO occupation definition. Well, if it's not matching, just be careful, because it's likely that Engineers Australia may not approve your career episode, because if it's not matching with occupation, it means that perhaps your experience is not related to that occupation, and Engineers Australia may ask you to rewrite your career episode. So probably going to, maybe next week, I'm probably going to do in the live session, I'm probably going to talk about the reasons why Engineers Australia may reject your career episodes or your application overall. Okay. I might let's see if we have time. I think we've got a little bit of time. So what I'll do a little bit of tutorial about where you can find the booklet in the Engineers Australia website, and also about the ANZ SEO occupation list. I'll just get this done. Yes, I think now you can see myself and the internet, the website. So first of all, this is my website, engineersinaustralia.com. And if you want to become an engineer in Australia, you just need to click in this button to register in the next free workshop. And then once you click on that, there will be just a registration page, very simple. You just give your email address and your name and things that apply to you. Let's pretend that I'm not a Brazilian. I'm living in, let's say, Colombia. So you just register there, and that's it. You're 98% confirmed. And why do I say that you're 98% confirmed? Because it's very important that to be 100% confirmed, you join my WhatsApp group. Why is that? In the video I explained, it's just 47 seconds. I explained that emails, sometimes they come, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you want the email to come, but they don't come because they go to the junk mail or spam box. So if you join my WhatsApp group, you will get to know I will send you the notifications when the videos are there, when I'm doing live sessions, so you don't miss out anything. And also, if you join my social media, I always advise of new content and about the videos and the live sessions in my social media as well. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, I invite you to visit my channel, just Gerson Ida. I've got more than 180 videos there, and everything about the validation process, everything about getting your job as an engineer. And if you consider subscribing, if you like the content, and don't forget to hit the like button now if you think that this content is relevant. So how do you find the booklet? So just go to engineersaustralia.org.au. Australia.org.au. So that's site of Engineers Australia. So once you go there, you will find in the menu for migrants. And once you go there, you will see migration skills assessment. And then a little bit down, skills assessment quick guide. And migration skills assessment booklet. So it says March 2020, but that is, according to the website, is the most updated version. So in here, you will find everything that you need. And I always encourage you guys to get the booklet from Engineers Australia website. So make sure that you get the most updated version. The other website that I would like to show you was the AANZ SEO. Let's say engineers. You just Google that. You got to make sure that you open the site from the abs.gov.au, Australian Bureau of Statistics. .gov.au means that it's from the federal government. So that's the one that you want. You will find lots of other sites, but the one that you need to go is the Australian Bureau of Statistics. And here you will find all the different groups: chemical and materials engineers, civil engineer professionals, electrical engineers, electronics engineer, industrial, mechanical and production engineers, mining engineers, and other engineering professionals. So, for example, other professionals, environmental engineers, they are here in other environmental engineer 233915. So what sort of engineer are you? If you put in the comments, maybe I'll open up here. We can have a quick look at the definition. So if you quick, the first one that put the the field of engineering, I'm going to open there and we can have a quick look. So I'll check the comments to see if there's any there. Nobody wants to see their field on the screen. If you do, your time is now. Just put the field of your engineering, if you are civil, or if you're mechanical or chemical, or electrical, and I will open up there. No comments on Facebook, looks like. And looks like no comments in Instagram. And no comments in YouTube. You guys are a little bit shy tonight. So doesn't hurt anything. If you are keen, no, that's okay. I'll keep going then. So the other hint for your planning is about your curriculum vitae. It's very important for you to develop your curriculum vitae. You need to pay attention to the former employers and attempt to make contact with them, because you may need to get a reference letter to substantiate and to produce evidences, especially if you're using work experience in your career episodes. So make sure that, yeah, Gerson, but the company that I worked for, they don't exist anymore. They shut down operations. Yeah, if that's the case, it's going to be difficult to get the letter. So you will have to do something else. But if the company is still active, it's a good idea to make contact with them and make sure that you explain that you are going to validate your engineering qualification here in Australia, and give them heads up that you may need to get a reference letter from them. Okay. All right. Just conscious of time. Got another 5 minutes. Your CPD is also very important. So take this time to start listing the CPD events, the continuing professional developments or the learning events that you have attended since your graduation. And then put together a spreadsheet and keep a log of the CPD events. That's going to be very, very important. Engineers Australia asks you to produce your CPD events after graduation to make sure that you are keeping yourself up to date with the good practices and innovations in your field of engineering, right? And important to say that CPD events, it's not just courses that you did. It could be workshops, seminar, conferences, site visits, site inspections, meetings, presentations. Whatever is your learning opportunity in your engineering field. So that's why it's so important that you create a spreadsheet and you start putting your CPD events in that spreadsheet. The other item that would be good for your planning is to watch my videos. Especially if you are at home, you take advantage of this time. Now that, well, the lockdown is almost finished in most places, but you can take advantage of this time and browse my YouTube channel. As I've mentioned, I've got more than 180 videos about a lot of things related to validation process, jobs in Australia. So it could be a good opportunity for you to learn a little bit more about this and help your planning. And also, I am here every Sunday, 8:30 p.m. As I said in the beginning, this live session is number 150, which means that for almost 3 years, 52 weeks in a year, 104, 156. So I am just 6 weeks away of being here 3 years every Sunday, talking about something related to those things with you guys. So I am going to be here next Sunday talking about reasons why your application can be rejected by Engineers Australia. I think it's a very relevant topic. A lot of people, they ask me to talk about it, so I've made a video already some time ago, but it's always good to redo some of the videos, talk again, because the audience is always changing. Also, you can read my blog articles if you go to my website, www.engineersinaustralia.com. I've got a blog session. I've got one article there that I wrote. I changed my provider, my website provider, so kind of I lost a lot of things in that, but I managed to put one blog article there about how to use your project management experience in your validation process. So that article is there. And once I have a little bit more time, you guys probably know, some people know, others don't, but I work full time. So this project is in my spare time. So I need to get some more spare time so I can write more articles. Any particular question there? I'm just going to double check if there is any question. Yeah, no more question. So what did you think about this quick chat about how you can plan your validation process? Was it helpful? First of all, reading, I'll go back and revisit quickly, reading the Engineers Australia booklet to understand about the 6 CDR steps, and also to read the AANZ SEO list of occupations. So to make sure that you can find experiences that align with those, with that definition there. Putting together your curriculum vitae, your CPD, your continuing professional development, and also to watch my videos and read my blog articles. And also to attend my free online workshop. And my workshop is called I Want to Become an Engineer in Australia. And the link is in my bio, in my Instagram, and also in the comments as well. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys, for attending this live session. I hope that I managed to clarify a little bit more the process of the validation. And the workshop videos, just to let you know, I know that there's a lot of Brazilian people here. I am Brazilian. A lot of people already asked me, why don't I do these live sessions in Portuguese? Well, in the beginning, 3 years ago, it was just in Portuguese. But then I ended up getting a lot of people from engineers from other countries to ask me why, if I could do in English. And then I considered, and I decided then to do just in English. One, because for the Brazilians that don't speak English very well, if you want to become an engineer in Australia, you need to speak and understand English. So I think that if I speak in English, even though I'm not an English speaker, the more English that you hear, the more English that you listen is going to be better for you. So, but my workshop videos, I have videos in Portuguese and English. So if you're thinking that the workshop, you're not going to understand anything in the workshop, you're wrong, because the videos, I recorded videos in Portuguese as well, because I know that a lot of you guys, your English may not be very good, but I don't want you to miss out on the opportunity. So The videos are also in Portuguese and English. And if I have questions, there is like a chat box in the corner, in the bottom corner, that you can ask me questions. All right. So I would like to thank you guys very much. And if you like the subject, if you like the live session, please hit the like button. It helps me, it motivates me to keep going, giving this free content to you guys. And I will be back here next Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Brisbane time, 7:30 a.m. in Brasilia time. And I will be talking about some of the reasons why Engineers Australia have rejected applications of engineers. All right. Thank you very much. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.